Good morning. Welcome to New Thought Unity. My name's Brian Castrell. I'm the music director here. Welcome. We're welcoming David Kisor with his wonderful compositions and message this morning. And we're going to stall a little bit while Alice makes it up to the platform because she's up first. How cold is it?
Took a peek and glimpsed the wonder in your eyes. I took a peek to watch the moon cross starlit skies. I took a peek, witnessed a child dream her life. Oh, the universe is shining. I listened in and heard my heart beat out your name. I listened in, heard the laughter in the game. I listened in, words will never be the same. Oh, the universe is singing. I am coming to my senses, where my body meets my soul. Breathing in the scent of blossoms on the vine, breathing in the easy warmth of summer nights, breathing in my joy is fragrant and alive, and the universe is blooming. I took a taste to know the bitter and the sweet. I took a taste to try to fill my hungry need. I took a taste, and all of life became a feast. Yes, the universe is giving. I am coming to my senses, where my body meets my soul. Dropping my defenses, I'm coming home, where I am whole. I reached out to touch all there is. All there is, reached back with this. Take another peek. The world is ever changing. Listen in again. The music's rearranging. Breathe it in. Take a taste. Touch all that is amazing. I'm coming to. I'm coming to. I am coming to my senses.
Despite new inventory being stocked daily, Angel's Wings will be closed today for pedestrian safety. But they have new inventory that's being stocked daily, and it's quite a wonderful place. I will personally give my recommendation. Angel's Wings, one of my favorite places, but not today.
Gallery of Grace gift shop. Stop in today after service. Browse the unusual handmade jewelry, gift cards, of course, books galore, and you can pick up your copy of the Daily Word.
New members class today. Join Regina Steinley in classroom A. This new members class is open to everyone interested in learning more about unity, a positive path.
Crossport meets Monday, January 3rd, 30 p.m. Join Zoom and contact for information.
Class is Tuesday, here at NTUC. Facilitated by Susan Bartels, $5 love offering is suggested, and all are welcome.
Circle of Spirituality Soul Study. Our spirituality study group, the Circle of Light, will meet Wednesday, January 6th, Fellowship Hall. This week's topic will be Eckhart's book study. Everyone is invited.
Three Keys Workshop by David Allen Brown. 19th. It'll be a workshop after service. In this workshop, David will share 3 lessons from his upcoming online course, Convergence, Love Offering.
E-Squared Book Study. Join Kim Ballou on Tuesday, January the 21st at 7 p.m. in Friendship Hall as she launches a new book study, E-Squared, Pam Grout. This new 6-week book study will take you on a journey into the realm of manifesting your dreams through the power of thought, unlocking the power within your own mind. Please sign up so we know how many to expect. You can purchase your book yourself or pre-purchase through our bookstore.
Kim Ballou, along with special guest David McClanahan, will be conducting Sunday service with an extended meditation on Sunday, January 26th. This is going to be a really special contemplative service. Don't miss
It's in Friendship Hall after service for coffee, tea, and light snacks. Poinsettias. There's an abundance of them. I know I have one that I'm not taking home to my kitty cats. So if you don't have a kitty or a puppy dog, come take mine and take somebody's, because they need to find a new home. And for any other announcements that you may have missed, go to the Facebook page or the email blast and check it out for the detailed information.
Spirit moving me. Spirit move. Open
soul, show me all I'm meant to be. Heal me.
Love me, make me whole. Love me, heart and soul. Show me all I'm meant to be. Love me. Love me, make me whole. Know me, heart and soul. Show me all I'm meant to be. Know me. Make me whole. Heal me, heart and soul. Show me all I'm meant to be.
Thank you, Singers Band. My name is David Kisor, and I'm blessed and happy to share the stage here at New Thought Unity Center and to welcome you all. Glad you came. We can't even get up the front steps, and yet you're here, right? So that's a wonderful thing. Glad that everyone is here. And we have an affirmation today, and we will start there. I'll say it first, and then we'll say it together. I tell you, there's a word that I would like to insert in that. My supreme creative act is being love. Can we handle that? A word that's not up there. We have to be creative. Ready? My supreme creative act is being love. Let's take that inside as we open with prayer. Sweet Spirit, we're thankful for this day. We're thankful for the seasons. We're thankful for the fact that there comes a time when we go inside. Let us get snowed in and appreciate it and love it. We know that the spring will come, but for now, let's stay with this moment and find in this moment, through our beautiful imagination and creativity, the opportunity that we have to be love. Not to give love, although that's good. Not to receive love, although that's good too. But to simply sit in the wonderful presence of love. We are love. We're thankful for this day and for this love, for this gathering and for this feeling. Thank you, sweet Spirit. Amen. And now we have our prayer for protection. Together we know the light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, the presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Now we get to stand and sing together, Love Can.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Tell every child, woman and man, only love can. Only love can. Hate cannot drive out hate. Tell every child, woman and man, only love can. Only love can. We must be the change we wish to see in the world. Take a stand, take my hand, show that love can. We must be the change we wish to see in the world. Take a stand, take my hand, show that love can. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Tell every child, woman and man, only love can. Only love can. Only love can. Love can. Hate cannot drive out hate. Tell every child, woman and man, only love can. Only love can. Only love can. Love can. We must be the change we wish to see in the world. Take a stand, take my hand, show that love can. We must be the change we wish to see in the world. Take a stand, take my hand, show that love can.
Now it's time to say hello to all the people around you with a handshake, a hug, or a simple namaste. Get to know somebody new.
Hey, 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 no girls allowed. Yeah. You? What you? You did? Okay. You're welcome. It's okay. Whatever you do. Maybe you need to level it out. You need some, maybe some privilege or uppers. What do you need to like get back to the Adderall? I got some stuff in the car.
I feel a good vibration, healing and transformation all through this congregation. Must be unity, the experience is our vision. Universal wholeness is our vision. I am who I am, it's my decision. Must be, must be, must be unity. NTUC unity.
We can continue this hugging and shaking and sharing after service down in Friendship Hall. But for now, if you would, have a seat and say with me our mission and vision statements. Our mission statement is, in God, we are an inclusive, abundant community, experiencing love, transforming lives and serving others. And our vision statement is, we celebrate a world of harmony and oneness, a place of loving stewardship, sacred connections, and pure joy, where all are welcome with honor and respect. And what we'd like you to know about New Thought Unity Center more than anything else is that wherever you are on your spiritual path, whoever you are, whatever you look like, whoever you love, however you identify, you're welcome here, and we're grateful that you've chosen to be with us this morning. If this is your first time at New Thought Unity Center, there is in the back corner a newcomer's table. On it, there are packets of information. Yes, there are. That tell you a little bit about the center, and after the service, there she is, Regina will be back there, and she can answer any questions that you may have, and if you would like a tour, she can arrange that as well. So again, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Now it's time to settle in for meditation.
I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my prayers over the mountains. I send my prayers over the sea. I send my prayers into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the sea. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me.
Love. The greatest gift of all is love. Start by loving yourself this morning. See yourself with a heart full of love. Where do you send your love today? Do you share it with your family? Share it with your friends? Share it with the people in California? Share it with people all over the world. Love. Can't get away from it. Feel love moving through you right now. Starting from the top of your crown, and immerse yourself in love all the way down to the tips of your toes. It's a good feeling. It's a happy feeling. It's a loving feeling. Everyone you meet today, see them with loving eyes, a loving heart. Smile, nod, shake a hand, make a friend. Love, send it over the mountains. Send it over the seas. Send it from your home affirmation for today. My supreme creative act is being love. Can we come from a place of love today? All day. Love. Prepare now to come back to this now moment and see everyone through the eyes of love. You never know whose life you're changing when you come from a space of love. Love is the greatest gift of all, and so it is. Namaste.
I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. And it returns to me. And it returns to me.
You can tear her down, but she'll build again. You can bleed her dry, but she'll be filled again with loving words to say. She finds a way, and she isn't shaken by the passing wind. Hopes, believes, endures to the end. To the end. She is kind, she is free. She is blind and yet she sees. Knows without knowing, is still yet ever growing. She is firm yet forgiving. She dies but goes on living. And there's nothing in this world that she can't rise above. She's the sunset and the dawn. She goes on and on. She is love. You can make her fall, but she'll rise again. You can hide the truth, but she'll see through your lies again and turn the night to day. Oh, she finds a way. And she never lets fear come in, waits patiently for the day when love will win, and love will win. She is kind, she is free, she is blind and yet she sees, knows without knowing, is still and ever growing. She is firm yet forgiving. She dies but goes on living. And there's nothing in this world that she can't rise above. She's the sunset and the dawn. She goes on and on. She is love. We see the shadows in the mirror, and we think we know just what she's trying to say. But her perfect way of seeing is clearer, and when her fullness comes, all our separate parts swept away, swept away. She is kind, she is free, she is blind and yet she sees, knows without knowing, is still yet ever growing. She is firm, yet forgiving. She dies but goes on living, and there's nothing in this world that she can rise above. She's the sunset and the dawn. She goes on and on. She is love. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I wrote that song on the anniversary of 9/11 in 2002. And our title talk, the title of the talk today is Love Your Enemies. And I have chewed on those 3 words for most of my life. Wow, what a teaching. Love your enemies. In 2002, we had a lot of enemies. We had almost 3,000 people die in that terrorist attack. And so we were looking for somebody to get. And we got somebody. And maybe it wasn't even the right person. But so I just want to talk about being love and like wrapping our minds around those 3 words. And we'll talk more and more about that as we go. But Andrea Cefalo and I have a group called Ancient News, and we did the service a few weeks back. And Andrea pulled out this quote from Ram Dass, and I think it's still appropriate and worth reviewing today. So we're going to dig right in this concept of what is our affirmation today? It's up there. See it? My supreme creative act is being love. And whether you know it or not, you are creating all the time. And whether we know it or not, we are following a script in our minds. We are following a feeling from our hearts. Ram Dass said, the most important aspect of love is not in giving or receiving, it's in being. When I need love from others or need to give love to others, I am caught in an unstable situation. Has anybody been caught in an unstable situation? Yeah. Being love rather than giving or taking love is the only thing that provides stability. Being love means seeing the beloved all around me. Now, I'm not interested in being a lover. I'm interested in only being love. In our culture, we think of love as a relational thing. I love you. I am your lover. But while the ego is built around relationship, the soul is not. It wants only to be love. It's a true joy. All right, now he says, it's a true joy. Guess what he says? For example, to turn someone who you don't initially like into the beloved. One way I practice doing so is placing a photograph of a politician whom I intensely disagree with on my puja table. Does anybody come to mind? Okay. My altar. Each morning when I wake up, I say good morning to the Buddha, my guru, and the other holy beings there, but I find it's with a different spirit that I say, hello, Mr. Politician. I know it sounds like a funny thing to do, but it reminds me of how far I have to go to see the beloved in everybody. Everybody. Mother Teresa has described this as seeing God in all his distressing disguises. Seeing the Christ in all his distressing disguises. When I realized that Mother Teresa was actually involved in an intimate love affair with each and every one of the poor and the lepers, that she picked up from the gutters in India. I thought to myself, that's the way to play the game of love. To see and be with the beloved everywhere. Working on our own consciousness is the most important thing that we are doing at any moment. And being love is the supreme creative act. That's Ram Dass. Gone in body, but still with us, many of us in spirit. And so that creation, that's the hard stuff. We come here and we're uplifted, and we're with our people, our peeps, our family, everything is right here. But being love means being love here and everywhere. And that politician that you might not like at this moment, a picture every morning of that guy or girl or woman, I see the Christ in you. That's the stuff that we are being called to do. And that's what I think Christ said when Jesus said, when he said, love your enemies. That's the stuff that we need to get to. Now, this is taken from a larger, it's taken kind of out of context, but in the Gospels, it's written several different ways. The longest one kind of goes like this. It's been written that you should love your friends and hate your enemies. But I say to you, love your friends and love your enemies. And do blessings and thank the people that despise you and do mean things to you. Because if you don't, it's just like the heathen, they just love the people that they love. This group over here just loves the people that they love. So you're not doing anything more than just the average base level thing if you just love the people that you love and don't love everybody. And then one of the most perplexing lines in the whole Holy Bible, he says, therefore, he also said, what does God do? He makes the sun shine and the rain fall on everybody equally. So be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Now, some people take that last one out of context. It's not talking about what just was said, and that is that God, gives to everyone the same things in life, and we do with them what we will. I took that, I have to be perfect in what I'm doing. You don't have to be perfect. You have to be love, and love perfects us through the process of growing and learning and becoming. And so that's the hard part. You don't have to be perfect because you already are. If you're looking for a standard outside of yourself of being loved, you're looking in the wrong place, and we'll talk more and more about that as well. Let's talk about it right now. The first thing I want to do is to change the talk title. So let's see that next slide. How about love my enemies? All right, so I'm going to talk to myself from here on out. You talk to yourself from here on out. Let's all say it together. Love my enemy. And guess what? There's a deeper level to this. Whoever attacked me and killed my friends and my country people, I'm going to go and wipe them out. That's an enemy. Maybe somebody who has political beliefs that I don't have. Oh my, I'm going to have to fight these people in the courts for the rest of my life. Enemies. No, there's a deeper level. What the Christ, and that's the great thing. These teachings that are really, really forever true are true on all kinds of different levels. If you just do that one, that's great. And so we're loving everybody outside ourselves. But where do you think the real enemies are? What's the next line? My enemies are within. I've got to love the parts of me that didn't get love and I still hate and want to reject. Anybody got parts like me? So the real enemies are inside of ourselves, because that's the only place that real change happens. As the Course of Miracles says, this is just is just a manifestation of what we're feeling inside ourselves. It's a collective illusion. It's a collective reality. I think this is real. This is real. I'm going to knock on this podium, and I don't think it's going to fall to pieces. No. This is real. We have to accept this. And so this division. And you see, even in that phrase, where am I now? I put my instead of me. But so, love my enemies. I have love on one side. I have connection on one side. Enemies, I have those things I want to push away and disconnect. So disconnection. So I am in the middle of that, and I get to choose to put my arm around this one and my arm around that one and realize it's all coming from the inside of me out and not from the outside in anyway. So we'll talk about those things. And you know something? I love like nobody else ever has. And you love like nobody else ever has. It's a unique manifestation of the one and only thing that permeates the universe. And I want to go now to Martha Graham. Anybody know who Martha Graham was? Yeah. And you know my, every once in a while we have fun with the interpretive dance announcements, right? Yeah. Martha Graham, the grandmother of modern dance. Right? Martha Graham did all kinds of different things. But here's what she said. And she's talking about dance. She's talking about self-expression, but she's really talking about being love. Because when we express ourselves, and whether it's washing the dishes or making a wonderful painting or talking as I'm talking, or you sitting there listening as you're listening, that all of that is being love. But she says, there is a vitality, a life force, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And there is only one of you in all time. This expression is unique, and if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and be lost. If you don't do it, if you don't become love, that opportunity is lost forever. No pressure, right? No. It's everything in the world. It's right there. And then she says, oh, I love this, because I'm an artist. And by the way, we're all artists too. We're all doing our wonderful art, even if it's making sandwiches for your grandson and sending him off to school. Keep the channel open. No artist is pleased. And that's true. The ego can be pleased once in a while, but then it gets hungry again. But no artist is ever pleased. There is no satisfaction whatever at any time. There is only a queer, divine dissatisfaction, a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive than the others. A queer, divine dissatisfaction that keeps us going. Now, are we better than the others that she says? There's a little comparison at the end of that, and I thought, I'm going to edit that out. But you know, I left it in because there are some people that step into being love fully and consciously. And that's what I'm talking about doing today, stepping into love. And that just doesn't make you better than anybody else, but it makes you a center of love, and people are going to start going, what happened to her? You look different. Do you have a haircut? By the way, I did have a haircut today. What? And there is attraction. Being love has everything it needs, and it's in that moment. Now, so there's this, let me find where I am. Martha Graham just talked. Yeah. More alive than others. So these deeper, so the enemies within, what are they? Can you think of what the enemies within are? Self-doubt. Fear. What's that? Criticism. Who criticizes you more than anybody else? Right? Okay. Since we're talking about love, let's go to this next slide. And so we're going to have an attribute. Oh, and I did want to talk a little bit. Where is there she is? Yeah. So that's what I'm missing for you. Anybody read any Brené Brown? And so she's done a lot of work on shame, and she's done a lot of things in there. Latest book was called Atlas of the Heart, and she went through different things. And she got to the end. She says, I've finally come on something that I've been looking for a long time. And it's been, and she mentioned it before, and it comes from Buddhism, but there are within us enemies, far enemies, like fear and hate and things. But then love, what we want to be, there are things called near enemies. Because they look like, it would be like somebody that's a spy. You know, it's like in there, you think they're on your side, but they're really not. They're there to cut and destroy and all of those things. So the near enemies that we want to talk about. So the attribute is love, and so that's and what does love do? Love allows, love honors. What else does love do? Appreciates. All right, don't put it up yet. What do you think the near enemy to, what's the far enemy to love? Hate, fear. We could have a debate about that. Anybody got an idea what in relationships, let's say, what's the near enemy to love? What's that? Jealousy? No, that's pretty far. All right, put it up. The near enemy to love is attachment. And why is attachment different to love? Because attachment tries to own. Let's see the words under attachment. Demands, next, needs, and aims to possess. I'm not going to be able to live without you. How many love songs have been written about that? I can't live if living without you. Attachment, not really love, right? And so we become needy, we become fearful, we become all of these different things because I just need to attach. No, love is in a stable situation. Whether you love me or not, I can still be loved. Does that make sense? Let's just look at a few more of these. Let's look at the next. So meaningful connection is a definition of love. And actually, the definition of meaningful connection, according to Brené Brown, is learning and growing. So let's put that up. Learning and improving. Learning and improving. What do you think the far enemy to learning and improving is? Let's put it up and show you. It might surprise you. Protecting a fragile self-worth. I'm like, if people saw me the way I really am, they would never love me. So I'm going to put up, I'm going to protect that part of me. I'm going to armor that off, and I'm just going to be what they think I am, and it's all going to be good. Whew, I got through another one without anybody ever seeing me. Whew. Anybody got that feeling? Yeah. All right, let's look what the near enemy of learning and improving is knowing and proving. I'll trust you when I know everything that you're doing and that you can prove that you're trustworthy. There's no trust in that, right? And so that but hey, I'm doing the best I can, and I think I'm getting better, and I'm growing, and I'm improving. Oh boy, that phrase, be ye therefore perfect. No, be ye therefore improving and growing. That's what we are. Makes sense? Okay, one more. Let's see what courage. Courage is a meaningful connection. What do you think the far enemy of courage is? about. No, I'm brave. I'm going to go into anything. What would be far enemy of that? All right, put it up. Let me see. Armor. I'm afraid. I'm going to put up my shield. Comfort. Oh, that's too hard. I'm just going to go over here and just kind of just stay protected. What do you think the near enemy of courage is? Let's put it up. It's all good. God's will, whatever. I'm just, it's all right. And we don't have to worry about that. No, I don't want to know about that. That doesn't come into my world. Yeah, whatever happens. No, there are things that are put into our lives that we need to do something about. And we stand up and we be brave and we just say it. I double booked myself last night with a friend to go somewhere, and I was supposed to be with my granddaughter. And I said, how in the world can I hide and not figure this out? I was almost hoping that my plane from Spokane, Washington on Friday didn't work, so I could just, I was afraid of saying I double booked myself to a lifelong friend. And I just said, hey, double booked myself. I got to go babysit my granddaughter. He said, okay. Why do I get so tied up with that? No, it's not all good. Just have courage and step into it. Okay, we're running out of time, but one more. Let's just do one more real quick. The meaningful connection for compassion, because I think this one's pretty interesting. What's the far enemy of compassion? Huh? Not caring. Yeah, put up the far enemy. Yeah, cruelty, disconnection. I hate those people. Let's just wipe them out. The world would be so much better if they weren't here. What's the near enemy to compassion? Pity. All those poor people. God bless their little soul. Let's go do something for the poor today. As if they were less than we are. They're not. Compassion can only happen in between two equals. You don't give a hand up. That's not compassion. Compassion is seeing somebody and comparing our stories. Oh my gosh, those poor people in the street, I know exactly how they feel. I got to Monaco and my purse got stolen. And I didn't even have a phone. I had to borrow somebody's phone to get it all rectified so I could go to my hotel and check in. No. Let's not compare things because there's no comparison there. How can we be love? Stand in love and be it. Let's go to that last slide and love my enemies. My supreme creative act is being love in all situations. I don't think I gave any answers today. Hopefully some things to chew on and just to go inside and to see and to be. And I love that phrase from Martha Graham, divine dissatisfaction. Don't go out of this room or satisfied. Let's go dissatisfied. I can't get, no. But I can sure improve and grow and learn and make my spot, my unique, one-of-a-kind being love spot, growing and growing and growing ever and forever. Thanks. All right, let's sing one. Speaking of Andrea, song that Andrea and I wrote together, that is the title track of the first Ancient News CD. Available on all streaming services. Just say Ancient News and I come into this world. Why are you here in this world? Maybe you can see something and identify with one of the phrases in this, but you have a purpose, and that purpose is the unique expression of being love. come
into this world to see the gun fall from the shooter's hand. The moment that we understand the body that we're killing is our own. I come into this world to hear the cries of hopeless desperation turn to shouts of celebration, welcoming the wayward loved ones home. I come into this world to touch with healing hands the wounds still bleeding, in the heart still longing, needing comfort through the night.
I come to see and hear and touch
the warmth, the need, the pain, the aching, till the perfect dawn comes breaking through the darkness, filling us with light.
come into this world to hold
the hand of every other creature, walking till we finally reach the resting place promised from the start. I come into this world to know the people who would rather die than let an angry, unkind word fly from their lips to pierce another's heart. I come into this world to sing the sacred chant the earth has sung, since all the stars and moon were hung to guide us ever home. I come into this world to see the gun fall from the shooter's hand, the moment that we understand the body that we're saving is our own. Come into this world to sing the sacred chant the earth has sung, since all the stars and moon were hung to guide us ever home. I come into this world to see the gun fall from the shooter's hand, the moment that we understand the body that we're keeping is our own.
Pleasure.
Once again, it's that time in our service where we take our tithes and offerings in our hand. And there is a clipboard in front of your pews, in back of your pews, where you can do it conveniently from your seat. But in the meantime, let us first say our affirmation. Divine love, moving in and through me, blesses and multiplies all that I give and all that I receive. And if you're a consistent giver, please place your consistent giving card in the basket. Also, you can use our credit card machine in the back. Let me see if I have, there are envelopes in the back of the pews that you can use. And for those of you online, you can go to ntunity.org and push the donate button. I think that's all for that. Our prayer chaplain today is Michael, and he's walking down the aisle, taking up our collection today, and he will be at the prayer shawl after service to pray with anyone that needs prayer. Also, we have chaplains online that are holding sacred space with us here at the center, and we hold sacred space before, during, and after service. We have prayer request cards in the back of the pews also that you complete if you have a prayer request. If it's not for yourself or someone else, you can place them in the baskets box, the prayer box in the back of the sanctuary, outside of administration, and downstairs in Fellowship Hall. That's it.
That's all you got.
That's all I got right now.
We got folks online that have said hello this morning. Joe and Teresa say good morning from Rockford, Illinois. Love and miss you all. Randy Maley says good morning, NTUC family from Bolivar, Ohio. Cheryl Ann says good morning from Pleasant Ridge. James McLean says good morning from Kennedy Heights. Sophie Undertown says good morning from Northside. Kay Lees, love to all from Madisonville. Denny Kraus says howdy and blessings from Wyoming, Ohio. Beth Lewis says good morning from Palm Coast, Florida. And Maria Seltzer says hugs and love from Deer Park, Ohio. Thank you all for being with us online.
And now we bless these tithes and offerings and all the love and energy that has come through. May they be used to edify and to uplift ourselves here at New Thought Unity Center in this neighborhood, this city, and all through the world. We pray. Amen.
And we want to say thanks to everybody who helped put the service together this morning. Thank you to Terry and Sky back in the booth, making us seen and heard. Thank you, David. Wonderful as always.
Thank you.
And for all the music that you have written for us all these years. Thank you to the band, Brian and Mike and Randy. Wonderful as always, and my fellow songstresses, Jenny, Leah, Althea,
And Alice.
Now let's circle up. I think we can stretch it out and make it all the way around the sanctuary today. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Second verse in the chorus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got it. Oh, we got this.
Yeah, you can do it. Stretch it out. There you go. Yes.
Woo!
And the prayer of alignment is, we are light, we illuminate the world. We are love, we love unconditionally. We are power, we are the divine in action. We are presence, we are awake to our divine identity. God is, I am, we are, and all